I think we represent two things, the sword and the shield. The sword, because all too often the US government either uses weapons in places like Iraq or Afghanistan or supplies them to human rights abusing regimes. But that's the sword part. The shield part is, I think people see the American population in a very different way. And that is as the shield. You know, we just have to make a call to a Congress member and we can turn those guns around.
Everyone who walked out of this auditorium was talking about that they're just moved, whether they're journalists or not, journalism students or not, that individuals can make a difference. And Amy has made a difference, and she's hoping to inspire 20-year-olds and 22-year-olds to make a difference. Besides Democracy Now!, she lectures across the country, reports from around the world, writes a weekly syndicated column, writes books, and she does not sleep.
Whether we are journalists or business people, whether we're librarians, doctors, nurses, whether we are artists or activists, whether we're employed or unemployed, whether we are students or professors, we have a decision to make every day, every hour of every day, and that is whether to represent the sword or the shield. Democracy.
Well, I love Amy Goodman. She is my daily hero. I, listen to her all the time.
She was so vivid and so articulate. It's like I was there with her during the actual event. I mean, Amy Goodman is mesmerizing. She's a very mesmerizing person.
I am so honored to be here to speak to the students again, to speak to the whole community about the importance of independent media. After all, you have the Park Center for Independent Media. And there's very few places in the country that actually teaches independent media as a discipline. And it's the most important issue right now. And we have to build independent media. It's what will save this country. We need a media that's not brought to us by corporations. When we cover war, not brought to us by the weapons industry. When we cover climate change, not brought to us by the oil, gas, coal companies. When we cover healthcare, not brought to us by the insurance industry or big pharma. We need an independent media brought to us by listeners, viewers, and readers, people deeply committed to independent, authentic information. Tune into Democracy Now!